WENJ HD Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station.
The following program is paid for, and the opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the locker room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app. It's a Saturday morning. It's beautiful out South Jersey. The water's warm, the sun is shining, and Scotty McKay is in the studio. What's up, Scooter?
Nothing, man. What's happening?
All right, man. We got a lot going on. It's we're in the middle of summer here, man. You got night in Venice tomorrow. Tonight. Sorry, tonight. Night in Venice tonight in Ocean City. We had the AC Classic yesterday. Went to the AC Classic lifeguard races.
I'm getting out of town tonight.
Why?
To get away from the whole night in Venice thing.
Usually, well, that's normal for Scooter when everybody's going one place for a good time. Scooter's going the other way.
I've gone for 30 years.
You don't
guess what? You know what
you don't ride bikes though. You go.
Yeah, we rode bikes.
Did you used to ride bikes?
Yeah, I almost got killed too. Not this past year, the year before, going down 18th Street, and a guy decides to pull over on the side of the road like he's going to park at the curb. Right. I'm driving along the curb, knocked me into the concrete on the sidewalk and slammed my knee. Yeah, I'm like, attaboy.
I've wiped out on my bike. It's like a rite of passage, man. Always something happens.
I heard last year they only had 6 to 10 boats. There's 150 signed up tonight.
Yeah, well, that's because of the COVID, so that's great.
Well, yeah, but it's going to be a freak show on the water.
And by the way, we saw our girl, Lindsay. So my daughter, Eliza Grace, and I were on the boardwalk, and they had, in Ocean City, they had the Night in Venice parade. The girls were sitting on top of the cars. The current Miss Night in Venice, I believe, is Charlie Bowman's daughter. And then Lindsay, our intern, Lindsay Moppert, former Miss Night in Venice, was in one of the cars waving, and we got a chance to wave to her while she
my wife and niece and nephew are at Uncle Bill's today visiting Lindsay.
So a lot going on. The Phillies, man. I'll tell you what, they get themselves up 2 games above 500, and you think that this could be the turning point in the second half. They're starting to play well, and then boom, they lose 3 in a row.
Yep.
Only to rebound last night with a great pitching performance by Zach Wheeler, who went 7 innings.
Yeah. Yeah. He's listen, when he's on the mound, you know that good things are going to happen. It's just, are the Phillies going to score any runs? And they actually, I'll tell you what, they earned every run they got last night.
Oh, they definitely earned it.
Well,
Bryce Harper had 3 steals last night. I mean, what the heck was that?
Well, he's only the 3rd Philly to steal 2nd, 3rd, and home.
Yeah.
You know who the other 2 are?
Actually, I don't. I missed. I missed.
I got a stumper for Josh Hennick.
No, I have guesses, but I missed that part of the post game show.
Jimmy Rollins, I'm guessing.
That would be incorrect.
Wow.
That's a good guess, though, but incorrect.
How about Richie Ashburn?
Incorrect. You know the 2 guys
were they speedsters?
Great. I would say
it wasn't Greg Luzinski.
Definitely not.
These guys are great Phillies.
Did they play in the last 20 years?
One did, one didn't.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a clue. One was on the 80 championship team, World Series team.
So maybe
and the other one was
Larry
in 2000.
Boa.
Yes. Larry Boa, and the other one was the 2008 World Series team. Yeah.
Really?
Jason Worth.
Oh, wow.
Well, you didn't give me a chance to guess it, but thanks.
I guess Jason Worth.
So we had an opportunity, normally when we're down here with Scooter and I, We on Saturday we head into the studio. We get to stop by Blitz's Market in Ocean City, and we see Dave and Joan Newman. They take good care of us.
Yes,
I'll tell you what, their egg sandwiches are to die for.
And they're huge.
I know, right?
Big sandwiches.
Great
people.
Guys.
At all. I hate to say it because we just got down here last week. It's the first time I've been in Blitz's this summer, and boy, they did a beautiful job fixing the place up.
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look great.
So let's give a shout out to Dave and Joan Newman. We're great people, and they're also Scooter going to be they're going to be sponsoring. We're going to be broadcasting live from the Dutch Hoffmans, the Margate Memorial races, and the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships in Longport. And Blitz's will be one of the sponsors, so we're looking forward to that.
They're always very supportive.
Very supportive of and the lifeguard races,
yeah,
too.
Absolutely.
Of course, Dave and Joan's son made the patrol this year, OCBP.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so they're looking forward to that. We're also we have a special guest lined up today. I'm really pumped about this. And Scooter, you as a hockey coach, and I don't know if you had an opportunity to meet Ross Colton, but Ross Colton is from Robbinsville, New Jersey. So basically, it's closer to Trenton, but considered South Jersey, right? Would you say?
Well, it's probably Central Jersey. A little bit.
I said South Jersey native, make it sound better. But,
right.
We'll claim them. But Robbinsville is more. It's west of Trenton. Robbinsville. When I pulled it up, it's due west.
Yeah.
So it's borderline. It's Saturday. But Ross Colton wins. He gets the game winner in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. He's from our area.
And he trains with a good friend of mine, Kivax, at Training Aspects. He's been training there for years, and I used to see him a lot during the summertime when he was here with a bunch of the local guys training there. So now good guy.
Yeah, and so I knew Ross was from South Jersey, but how it came to my attention was that Stacy Galinsky, his second cousin. Stacy has she works out at, I think, at a local gym and fitness in Ocean City. She's got her own salon now, her own shop. But Stacy is her cousin. Stacy is the cousin of Ross, and she had it all over Facebook. They had like big watch parties during the Stanley Cup, and her whole family was all geared up in Tampa Bay Lighting. So that's why I'm like, I got to get this kid on, man, and we got him.
Yeah. Yeah, we both were reaching out and see if we could get him here. It's good.
Yeah, man.
Listen, it's a pretty crazy thing that he got, that scored the game-winning goal. I always say Game 5 is the game out of a 7 series. That's the most important. That's the most important one, in my opinion. But and for him to get the goal, I got some good questions for him.
Game 1, listen, Game 5, a 1-0 shutout, he gets the game winner.
And takes the Stanley Cup home.
And takes the Stanley Cup home.
And they gave it to him first pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think when Chief won, they gave it to him last.
Right. He's still looking for it.
Of course, I was in AC last night for the AC Classic. Scooter, I got to tell you, I spoke with a lot of Beach Patrol people, family members, and former and current guards of the lifeguard association. But people are so happy that the lifeguard races are back.
Yeah, it's something that people look forward to going to every year, and get out on the beach at nighttime, like the nice time of the day, and watch these guys compete. It's great.
Yeah, they had like 7 events though last night. A lot of events.
Yeah, the AC Classic's always been a little different than everything else, but it's like the Gaudies in a lot of ways. It's like
they did have a Gaudi style rescue. Yeah. We got a chance to talk with Matt Spires and Joe Callahan. Well, I didn't have. It was a great night. I got a chance to interview. I think I got like 6 interviews that we'll be playing in the second half of the second hour of the show. So we got a lot to do today, man. We're going to talk Phillies here in a few seconds. We're going to talk a lot of Flyers going on. What? Yeah. Hey, how about Chuck Fletcher? He's like a wheeler and dealer.
Yeah, well, let's hope we're better than Wheeler and Dealers, the car show.
Well, listen, I'd rather have someone like Chuck Fletcher saying, I've had enough. Enough's enough. Let's get some. I want to shake it up. Now, people are starting to question the trade for Rutsalainen, but guess what? I like the trade.
Well,
and you know why, Josh?
We'll talk about
watch
it.
this.
Sure.
Josh, pull the mic close to you and tell. See, Josh knows me because we've been working. Scooter knows me, but you know me on the radio a long time, Josh. Why do I like this trade?
Because Billy always says big guys beat up on little guys.
Yeah.
And I said it on the radio yesterday when I was filling in for Mike Gill on the Sports Bash. I said, Billy Schweim's going to love this trade because this guy is 6'4", 220, and he had 193 hits in 49 games.
And you know what, Scooter?
And it's going to be the only thing that Billy cares about.
And tell
Right.
Josh what you enlightened me today because I thought he had more penalty minutes. I mean, for a guy that physical
He's not.
and that big,
He doesn't take a lot of penalties.
he doesn't take a lot of penalties,
Which means
Josh.
he's not stupid.
Right.
That's right.
He's not taking dumb penalties, which is good. That's what you
No,
want.
I get it. I get it. He's got a high minus rating. What, a minus 163 or something like
He was
that?
on the worst team in hockey.
But he was on
that's
the
the
worst team in hockey, like Josh just said.
See, to me, and this is where Billy and I just do disagree about hockey. I think the plus minus is a bit overrated.
I don't.
Because to me, you could be on a garbage team and still be a great player. You could be on a great team and be a lousy player, but the team around you makes up for your plus minus.
Well, you have to look at the situation that they're in. There's no doubt about it. I mean, Billy could be a plus player on the Montreal Canadiens from the 70s just because they were so good.
Well, Billy could have been a plus on the Montreal Canadiens this year.
Well,
You saw what Shea Weber happened to him.
See,
didn't you?
Scooter lucky he played on my line because I made him a plus player.
I had to take the minuses and make them plus.
What are you guys, a battery charge over here?
Jeez.
Listen, the fact is that Trader Chuck is I think is trying to make this team better right now. He wants to win right now.
Is that Joe's brother?
Joe Trader,
Trader
Trader Joe's. He's Trader Chuck.
He's Trader Chuck.
Okay, he doesn't need a storefront. He's doing it right there. And I'll tell you what, Ryan Ellis. You want to look at him? He's a plus 114.
Right. Well,
So now you got 4 defenders that I think are going to mesh well together.
yeah, you got a good top 4 now.
You got a great top 4, Scooter.
Yeah, you really do. But you had to give up a ton to get him.
And let's face it, Sean Gostisbehere, I was not in love with him. The first year he came on, he played really well. I get it, gangbusters. But guess what, Scooter? The time has come and gone.
Yeah, but what's it say about a player like that? You had to give up 2 draft picks
Well,
for someone to take him.
I know.
How's that make him feel?
Well, let's not forget, though, one of the picks was the pick you got from the Gustafson trade.
Right.
So literally you took the Gustafson move
And just
and
parlayed it.
used it to get rid of Gostisbehere's $4.5
Yeah,
million.
it's pretty sad. Like when they say, "Oh, he's getting a fresh start." Well, how's it feel of being a player when you know the team that you were played for 6 years, they had to give up
They had
2
to
picks,
give up
a
just to get-
second
just to
a
get
second
rid of
round
you.
to get rid of you. Now there is future
Well,
considerations in that.
Yes.
There will be some, I don't know what the details are, but
Yeah,
there will be future
Gostisbehere has to
considerations.
play a certain number of games
Right.
in order
Here's
for
the
it all
thing.
to parlay.
Well, Chuck, I read the transcript and the press release, and Chuck Fletcher saying, Arizona's really ecstatic about having Gostisbehere on the team. I don't
He's
know.
not a bad player.
Arizona's ecstatic
really
to have
not.
Gostisbehere because they have 2 legitimate defensemen on the roster.
All right.
So we got a great show lined up. We got a lot to do, and we're going to get it done today. Want to remind people the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, from the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call our good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli midsize sedan and the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy of being called a Maserati. Maserati, the main line, also leads the nation in certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the main line, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at Maserati, the main line, today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room. You're listening to the Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app. Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia Star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
New Jersey, this is not a test. If you're looking for a deal on a new vehicle, get to Matt Blatt Nissan and get $2,500 off on every new 2021 Nissan Murano SUV in stock.
Oh, yeah, it's on at Matt Blatt Nissan.
Yes, get $2,500 off every new 2021 Nissan Murano in stock. Drive it today with 0 down and pay 0 interest for 60 months. Plus, Matt Blatt Nissan will buy your current vehicle for cash or trade it for top dollar. What do you get? $2,500 off. 0 money down, 0% interest on every 2021 Nissan Murano in stock. And don't forget our fast track checkout. So bring any vehicle and Matt Blatt Nissan will buy it for cash or pay top dollar for any trade in Egg Harbor Township next to Home Depot or online at mattblattnissan.com. Negative equity will be refinanced into new vehicle. Rate qualifications exist. Not all will qualify. 0% APR financing based on 1667 per thousand borrowed. Offers can't be combined. Call 877-289-6670 or go to mattblattnissan.com for complete details. Offer ends 8/6/21. It's on at Matt Blatt Nissan on the Black Horse Pike, Egg Harbor Township.
Pop quiz. Can you guess how many lemons were harmed in the making of Loyal 9 vodka lemonades? 2, 4, 6. It doesn't matter. As long as you remember Loyal 9 cocktails are made from real lemons. Please drink responsibly. Loyal 9 cocktails. Vodka with natural flavors. 9% ABV. Diageo, New York, New York.
Back to school season is on. Get best-in-class savings at JCPenney. Gear up with 40% off backpacks from brands that always have their back. And shop smart on doorbusters across the store while they last all weekend long. That means stocking up on essentials like $5.99 select kids tees and $14.99 select kids shorts. Don't forget to use your coupon to save an extra 25% and check everything off your list in one easy trip. Weekdays are back in style. JCPenney. Offers and coupon valid through 8/4. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
All right, we're back here in the locker room with Billy Schweim, Scotty McKay, 97.3 ESPN, the mobile app. We're broadcasting live on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. You can check us out there if you want to send us a message. Always happy to have it. Also, if you want to shoot us a text, 609-403-0973 is the text board. 609-403-0973 is the text board number. At the bottom of the hour, we'll be talking to Tampa Bay Lighting standout Stanley Cup winner, Ross Colton. Stay tuned for that. I want to say one couple things about the Phillies before we transition over a little bit more to hockey as we have Ross coming on. But last night, when Archie Bradley came into the game,
Were you on the edge of your seat?
Yeah, were you on the edge of your seat?
Of course I am.
I mean, well, it's
There's
like
not much left of the edge of the seat at this point. Wear it out.
I get home from the Ray AC Classic last night, and I'm pumped up. I'm settled in. Zach Wheeler's pitching well, and they just pull him out, and then I'm like, now you're really going to get. Here's what you're going to see what the Phillies are made of.
Right. Not a good thing to be made of.
No, I mean, first and third, he gets out of a, leaves 2 men, gets out of a jam.
I'll tell you what, for as well as Wheeler pitched, he put a lot of players on base in the beginning of the game.
And he couldn't get that. But listen, the Archie Bradley had a trouble with that guy, Voigt. He fouled off like about 13 pitches finally before. And John Krug kept saying he's seeing every pitch real well. He's seeing every pitch. Every time a pitch was thrown, he fouled it off. He's seeing everything.
Right.
And you just knew the guy was going to get a hit.
Well, you know what's funny? I've always said to myself, when a guy starts fouling the balls off, more, and he gets set 8, 9, 10 pitches in a at bat, the advantage is going to him now because he's making contact, and eventually he's just going to get one. He's going to put it,
and you straighten it out. Yeah.
So I think it goes to the batter at that point, the advantage after so many foul balls.
Now the Phillies are overall they're 6-2 against the Atlanta Braves now at Citizens Bank Park, which is good. And you're looking at a division here. The Braves have lost 2 of their best players, Ronald Acuna Jr. and
we were talking about this earlier.
Oh my God, I'm having a senior moment. Who had problems, domestic problems? Okay, right. The left fielder, Ronald Acuna. Okay, no Ronald Acuna.
You said him.
All right, well we'll think about it. The Mets. The Mets, the Mets, they're not scoring a lot of runs. And the Mets are 51-43. The Phillies are 48-48. 4 back, and they're ahead of the Braves. The Nationals, Strasburg doesn't look like he's going to get any better. Matter of fact, they just shut him down. And the Marlins are the Marlins. So this division's up for grabs, Scooter.
It's been the whole season. It's like for someone to step up and take it over. But no one seems to want to do it. Like, the Mets will have a couple of games and they'll fall flat on their face. And Marcell Ozuna.
That's
so you got Acuna and Ozuna. God bless you.
Excuse me.
So they've got a couple Unas that are out. Sounds like a cocktail. Give me an Ozuna and Acuna.
Hey, what do you want, Ozuna? I'll take an Acuna.
Right.
Okay. But you got 2 of their best players that are on the DL. And, the Braves bullpen stinks.
Yeah. It's not
like most of the bullpens in the league.
I thought when Archie Bradley came in, it was Ryan Ellis that the Flyers just picked up. They look a lot alike. It's pretty scary.
And here's another thing. Zach Wheeler entered last night's start. Enters his 20th start of the season last night, which is third among all pitchers. Only I think the Phillies are one of 4 teams that had 3 starters that pitched over 100 innings after going into after the break. So they're starters. I mean, the 3 starters: Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola. Although I get it, Aaron Nola's not pitching well. He could be pitching a lot better.
Yeah, he's not pitching.
He's not pitching up to Aaron Nola.
Right.
All right, and then Zach
Eflin.
Zach Eflin, I think he's pitching well, even though his record doesn't indicate it. He's not consistent, but they've got 3 good starters.
Right, they do. I mean, capable starters. It's 4 and 5. That's their issue, and their bullpen's not strong enough to have 2 guys at the back end of their starting rotation.
So this roller coaster ride we're on is it's maddening.
Yeah, it's frustrating because
you
look at their lineup and you go, man, they're going to score some runs this year again, and then all of a sudden they're not scoring runs.
Here's another thing. Just wait do you hear this stat, Scooter, that I pulled up, and it just shows you that every year. I think this Phillies team. I don't know why the Phillies are like this every year. And I guess if I looked at every other team in baseball, it might be the same way. I don't know. But in April, the Phillies averaged 3.7 runs per game. In May, they averaged 4.4 runs a game. In June, they averaged 5.13 runs per game. And in July, through the first 17 games, they averaged 5.6 runs per game. So they've
gotten better.
If their offense, it says it's hitting season. They should be winning more of these games than they're losing right now.
Yeah, but what you didn't look at was in April, their pitchers were giving up 3.9 runs per game, and their in
Yeah,
May,
but
they
what
were
I'm saying,
giving
if you're
up
scoring, but if
4.8.
you're in the Major League Baseball, if you're scoring 5 runs a game,
You should win a lot
you
of games.
should win a lot of games.
Yeah,
Right?
you should.
I
If
mean-
your pitching's doing well, but their pitching is struggling.
And it's still the bullpen.
Yeah, it's still the bullpen for the most
I
part.
mean, you got Ranger Suarez come in, and by the way, Ranger Suarez throws. I was watching his fastball last, and he averaged anywhere between 92 and 95. Which, I mean, for a closer, you do want a little bit.
Yeah, you want a little bit.
Right, a little bit more
zip on the
velocity.
ball there. Yeah, sure.
Right.
Oh.
It gives, and then when he walks that batter last night, I'm like, there goes the edge of your seat again, right? Which your edge of your seat's worn out. You said
Exactly. The edge of that seat is like down to nothing at this point. Now, let me ask you: do you think this team is really anything better than a 500 club?
Yeah, I do. I really
ya?
do. I really do. That's my point.
With what they're struggling with?
Now we got Velasquez on the mound tonight against Smiley. Smiley's 7-3 with a 4.5 ERA, and Velasquez is 3.4 or 3-4 with a 5 ERA. The teams when these guys pitch, the Smiley, the Braves are 8-8, and the Phillies are 8-7. So they and being 6-2 against the Braves at Citizens Bank Park, they should win this game tonight.
I don't see it though.
And if they're worth anything, if they're gonna make a run, this is the game they have to win.
These are the games you have to win against your big time division rivals.
And I'm tired of seeing this mediocrity crap.
You know, it's funny. As I'm doing my homework last night, which you tend to not do sometimes, I'm writing down to myself. Bryce Harper. When I saw the money that they dished out for this guy and the thing, and I was pretty happy about it, obviously, but I expected him to be a perennial all-star, a 30 to 35 home run guy, 100 RBI guy. You know, he's 28 years old now. We got him for 10 more years. Is he living up to that contract?
I don't think so. I think what's he batting? 260? What was he batting?
Yeah, he's batting like 283 right now.
283. Is he batting 283?
Yeah, which isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. I like as I'm writing this, burying the guy, he has the game of his life.
Right.
Last night.
I know, right?
And I'm thinking to myself, here's a guy that's making things happen.
That's what I'm saying. They got JP Romuto. They got Bryce Harper. They've got G.D. Gregorius and Segura. All of those guys can hit.
Yeah.
All right.
But, right now, D.D. Gregorius is struggling. He's like batting 216 or something.
Right.
Like
but
that.
I mean,
but yeah, he's a good player.
Okay.
And that's in my opinion right now is I move Segura and I move D.D. Gregorius.
That's why I say the X factor is Rhys Hoskins. If Rhys Hoskins can play up to his capability, this team would be, I think, really good.
You know what? As much as it
and
was
they're
neat
still scoring, I just said they're still scoring 5-point-some runs a game right now in the month of July.
But as much as it was exciting to watch Bryce Harper run the base pass last night, then Rhys Hoskins decided to steal third in the 5th inning with 2 outs.
Right.
What is the advantage of being on third with 2 outs?
Well, it's not the smartest thing. But
it was a stupid thing. No, he didn't get there. He got tagged out in the 5th inning. He got caught stealing third.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
And I'm like thinking, all right,
Who
now
did
Bryce Hoskins.
Hoskins.
I mean, you got 2 outs. You're on second. You're in scoring position.
And you're slow. What are you doing?
Right.
What he did? Oh, I was at the races last
night. He was
caught.
caught
Are you
4
serious?
feet before the bag.
That would drive me insane.
Well, it drove me nuts. I'm thinking, what is he? Who made that call?
This is.
Who made that? Was it Bryce? Was it Hoskins'
call?
call?
I wonder if he's allowed to go on his own. So there's some players that have that.
Well, I'm sure they do, but it's not like you're a speedster.
Right.
He runs pretty good for a big guy.
You got to know what you're capable of.
It's a stupid baseball play.
It was dumb.
And if I'm Joe Girardi, when he comes back in, you think Girardi said anything to him?
Unless Girardi was the one that told him to do it. He should have.
I feel like either Girardi or Rob Thompson would have said something to him.
Something's got to be said. It can't be making these same mistakes over and over in the month of July and August, going down a stretch.
Yeah, those are important runs.
All right, the first hour. This is why I said the Phillies. This team is so maddening and so frustrating to watch because I think they have the capability to win this division, and yet they're giving away with stupid moves. Yep. And I'm lucky. I'm glad I didn't see that play, or I would have been really pissed off.
I'm here to enlighten you.
I was working the race last night. Otherwise, I would have let off with that. I'm surprised you weren't more hot about that.
Well, I save it up.
Is that it really pissed you off, didn't it, Scooter?
I was not happy.
All right, the first hour of the locker was powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts to help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, from the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you. 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call our good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. All right, when we return, we'll talk with the Stanley Cup star for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Ross Colton. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN.
This weekend on Major League Baseball on ESPN Radio, the Chicago White Sox sit high atop the AL Central, while the Milwaukee Brewers end first in the NL Central. And the two go head-to-head this weekend in Milwaukee.
Well struck left center field, way back and gone. Jose Abreu will touch them all.
The Brewers and White Sox. Coverage begins today at 6:30 Eastern. Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again, again and again. Call and again, again and again.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 2 locations on Bay Avenue in Somers Point and their new location at 43rd Street off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, offering a waterfront view of the bay in Somers Point and the ocean in Sea Isle. Plus, live music is featured 7 days a week at both The Point locations. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them online at dothepoint.com.
Hi, this is Lou Capelli, Camden County Commissioner Director, reminding everyone to get vaccinated to help protect yourself, your family, and neighbors. The vaccine has proven to be safe, effective, and can stop the spread of COVID-19. We are providing free vaccine to all residents that want it and bringing it into the community. As things open up throughout our region, your vaccine shot, along with wearing a mask and social distancing, will get us to a post-pandemic world. For updated information on COVID-19 and vaccination efforts, visit CamdenCounty.com. We're all in this together. Let's play our part to stay safe and healthy this summer.
On some models excludes Corvette with GM financing, excludes prior sales. See dealer for details.
By now, most people know that nobody beats a Bennett Chevrolet deal. Because when you buy a new Chevy from Bennett, you pay the same as any GM supplier employee pays. That's right, not 1 cent more. Plus, Bennett gives you all the rebates that can add up to 25% off MSRP. That's up to 25% off. And of course, Bennett Chevy has 0% financing available. Think about all the ways you save at Bennett Chevrolet. Plus, right now, we want your trade. So we're paying a minimum $7,000 for any clunker. You heard right, a minimum $7,000 towards any pre-owned in stock. Nobody pays more than Bennett. You can imagine how much more we'll pay for a good trade. And there's more. You'll never feel any sales pressure and never waste time with stressful negotiating because our non-commissioned sales staff is paid on your satisfaction, not how much you spend. Nobody beats Bennett Chevrolet, and we mean nobody. Find new roads at Bennett Chevy, Egg Harbor Township, and BennettChevy.com.
If you're ready to get back to work or are just thinking of changing careers, 97.3 ESPN's virtual job fair is the place to start. Just go to 97.3ESPN.com and click on the virtual job fair. You'll find exciting opportunities from a variety of local businesses, including
Hard Rock Hotel and Casino,
Town Square Media in South Jersey, Resorts Casino Hotel,
Cape May Lewis Ferry,
Maurice Piers in Wildwood.
Take the first step to a brighter future today. Visit 97.3ESPN.com.
All right, we're back here in the locker room with Billy Schweim, Scott McKay, 97.3 ESPN. Scooter, this is a great story. I've been wanting to get this guy on since the end of the Stanley Cup Finals. South Jersey guy, well, Jersey native. They call him Central Jersey, South Jersey. But how it was brought to my attention, his cousin had watch parties, and Stacy Galinsky, the bartenders, Joe Mack, they were all at the Anchorage, I guess, over there watching the games. And so I just thought it was cool. They're all dressed up in Tampa Bay Lightning gear, pulling for a cousin. So let's go to the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room the game-winning goal scorer, the Game 5 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, Ross Colton. What's up, Ross?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it.
So, Ross, man, your cousin Stacy, man, she was pumped up. It was all over Facebook. She had all the Tampa Bay Lightning gear on.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. I love to see, how much, love and support. My family's been there for me since day one. And, just to see them support me, we're rocking the Bolts gear is just awesome. I love to see that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And, I'll tell you what, man. We were watching the Stanley Cup Finals and knowing you were on that team. For us, I've never had an opportunity to meet you, although Scott McKay, who's my co-host here, is the head coach of the Cherokee Chiefs hockey team. It was cool pulling for somebody from home,
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. And, just to, be a Jersey guy. And, when the cool thing for me was, when I had my day with the Cup, I brought it back home just to, just try and grow the game a little bit. Because, I know there's so many players out there from Jersey who, are just unbelievable players. And, I'm sure they, all dream of, hoisting the Cup one day. And that was me, when I was a little guy. So tried to give it back and, just proud to be from New Jersey and, share the love with everyone.
That's awesome, Ross. Good to talk to you, man. I've met you a number of times at training aspect with Keys and the guys. The play you made in Game 5, the game winner. You're above the hash marks along the board, supporting your teammates, and the puck comes free, and all of a sudden you go directly to the net. How early in your hockey career did you learn that going to the net with your stick down was going to be a great thing to do?
Honestly, it's funny you say that because, they always say, like, when you're a little kid, like, good things happen when you go to the net. Go to the front of the net, and they think you think they're lying, and you brush it off when you're a little kid, but it's so true. That's where you score all the goals, man. You just got to tap them in. even on that play, I give so much credit to McDonough and Savard because I didn't really do anything. I just put my head down, went to the front of the net, and then they did all the work. And Giffer after right on my stick. But it's true. I was taught that since I was 4 years old. The first time I put on skates, So that's got to be something you got to preach to young guys. Good things happen when you go to the net, man. It really is true.
It's kind of cliche, the statement, but I tell my high school kids all the time. I said, half the kids I think they're pitching hay. They're going down the ice with their stick up in the air. Get your stick down on the ice, and go to the net, boys. There's a good thing to do.
Seriously, it is. You don't realize how many when you go to the front of the net, how many times the puck will bank off you, or you pass it to someone else and they put it in, and hey, goal is just as good as an assist. And if you're at the front of the net, good things are going to happen. So.
Absolutely.
We're talking with Ross Colton, Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup champion. What was it like having the cup in your possession? You were like one of the first people to get it, right?
Yeah, so I was the first person to get it. They let me know like 3 days in advance. So, I had to throw something together last minute. But, I shout out to my mom. She was awesome. She kind of, helped me plan the entire day because, I wouldn't know the first thing about planning, a party, with that many people, 2 days in advance. So, my mom was awesome. She helped me set everything up and, it worked out for the best because, I kind of was still on that high of winning the cup and kind of just having it a couple days later just made it that much better.
Did you have it back in New Jersey or were you down in Tampa with it?
No, I was back in Jersey. I came back on,
that's awesome.
Wednesday. And like I said, I went back to, where I first started skating over at Iceland, and then my town of Robbinsville kind of held like a little, Ross Colton Day, they called it, like kind of a little parade. And then we took it down the Jersey Shore down to LBI and, had a little family party and then went out to the bar and had some fun. So,
that sounds great.
It was a great day. It really was.
Now, Scooter and I, Scotty McKay and I had an opportunity to party with the Stanley Cup a couple times. I thought it was pretty cool, but not like as a player. Scoring the game-winning goal. Well, just tell us the euphoria you felt like, and also like as the game was coming to its end, realizing that your goal is the game winner.
Yeah, no, just to be able to contribute and be in that lineup to me is pretty special for me because, you know, they got so many world-class players, you know, a bunch of Hall of Famers. So to be a part of that, it just for me was awesome. And then to score the game winner, I mean, it's a cliche, but honestly, there's no words. Like, there really isn't. Like, I'm still speechless to this day. I go back and watch the goal, and it still gives me goosebumps. And, you know, I have so many pictures and, you know, videos that I'm just going to watch and remember for a lifetime. So just to be a part of that for me is just unbelievable. It really is.
That's awesome. You know what, Ross, you know, being a coach myself, you know, I always try to tell our kids, you know, stay focused during the game. You know, you might get out next shift, you might not, whatever, but you got to, you know, you're thinking about your next shift. And this, at the big level, this is certainly what happens. So you're focused during this game, you're waiting for your next shift, and then you start realizing that maybe your goal at 6:33 the second period could be the one to bring. At what point did you know? I just want us the cup.
So I would say once I scored, you know, I remember I had to come off the ice and I couldn't catch my breath until the intermission. I'm not kidding. My heart was beating out of my chest. I was so fired up and excited. Then it was like I think intermission's like 15 minutes. It was the longest 15 minutes of my life. Then we get back out there, and this is true story. I remember there was like a TV timeout with like 11 minutes left. And I was like, holy crap, that was the longest 9 minutes ever. You're telling me we got to play 11 more. There's no way. I was like, I don't know how we're going to do this. And then once there was like 30 seconds left, they were like kind of pinned in our zone. And I was kind of just in the back of my head, like, you know, please don't score. Please don't score. Right. Please don't score. And then I remember we chipped it out. There was like 7 seconds left, and we all stormed the ice when the play was kind of still going on, which was pretty funny. But it was incredible. It really was.
This is our second local star. I mean, we had from the college world. We had Colin Felix. We had Colin Felix on our show. I don't know if you ever had a chance to skate or play with him.
I know Colin. Yeah, I know him.
We've had him on the show, so we have a Stanley Cup champion and a national champion on the locker room. Yeah, we're blessed. You guys, I mean, South Jersey's really bringing it, man.
Seriously, that's what I said. New Jersey's a hockey hotbed. People just don't know it yet.
Must be the coaching in this area.
It is. That's exactly what it is. It is the coaching. That is.
Well, you know, you also know Tyler Boucher, Brian's son, who just got drafted 10th overall last night.
10th overall. Yeah,
pretty cool.
Actually, it's unbelievable. I saw Boucher because he was doing our I forget what series it was, but I was talking. He was down in Tampa doing the game, and I was talking about him and, you know, kind of just talking about Tyler. But I work out with him in the summer.
Also, I'm friends with TJ Stumptenfelter, his dad Joe. I don't know. He said, yeah.
Joe used to be our goalie.
Yeah, the other day. He goes to our gym too. He's great family. They're great people.
Yeah, really are.
So it is. South Jersey is turning into a hotbed for hockey, man.
Hey, I'm telling you, it really is. People just don't know yet.
So Ross, where do you go from here?
Yeah.
Your rookie year, you score the game-winning goal to bring the cup to Tampa, and you know the whole. Where do you go? What's next? All-Star game, maybe?
No, you know, for me, kind of just came back to Jersey, gonna take a couple weeks off, and then kind of, you know, I gotta, you know, hit the ground running again next year because, you know, I only played 30 games. You know, it was obviously special because, you know, we won the cup and whatnot. But, you know, just for me personally and what I want to accomplish, you know, I still feel like I have so much more to give and produce. So I'm super excited, you know, just like I said, take a little bit of time off and then, you know, get right back to work, start training again. And then just super excited for next season, just to, you know, play a full schedule, you know, travel all over the country, not play the same 7 teams and, you know, just, you know, hit the ground running from game one.
So Ross, let me take us through what you'll be doing. Say you take a few weeks off, but when will you get back on the ice, and when will you start like preparing for next year? I know you're on a 1-year contract extension too. So if you could tell us a little bit about moving forward with your next deal.
Yeah, so my contract ended this year, so I'm kind of in the works of, you know, renegotiating another deal. So that'll kind of probably happen in these next couple weeks. And then for me, you know, I wanted to start skating again on Monday, but my dad and brother were giving me a hard time, saying you got to give your body a rest. you hit it hard for 6 months straight. You know, don't be afraid to take some time off. So I'll probably start, I would say, August 1st. You know, I'll probably, you know, go back to, you know, training and skating every day, and then go from there because, you know, we really don't have that much time. I think we head back to Tampa, you know, middle of September, so it's kind of a quick turnaround. So, you know, you want to take some time, enjoy yourself, but at the same time, it's a quick turnaround, so you got to be ready to go.
Now, you say you go to LBI. Do you get down to the Jersey shoreline much?
Yeah, so me and my brother actually have an apartment in Belmar, So that's kind of where I'm at full time. My parents are from Robbinsville, so I'm down in Belmar, kind of at the beach, having a good time. It could be worse places to be.
I know. Let's see. What's the Bar Anticipation? Is that still up there?
Oh yeah, Bar A, Osprey, Columns, Parker House. There's a bunch.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ross, man, what a great story, and I really, really appreciate you taking time in the summer to come on the show. We wish you a lot of luck moving forward. I know that since you grew up in the Jersey area, Central Jersey, are you a Flyers, a Rangers, or an Islanders or Devils fan? What were you growing up?
I grew up a diehard Devils fan.
Really?
And this is actually a funny story. One of the best parts about winning the Cup was, I don't know, somebody set it up in the organization, but they knew that Zach Parise was my favorite player growing up. And I guess somebody relayed that to him, and he texted me after we won the Cup and said, congrats, what an awesome goal, keep working or something like that. And I was like, this is the coolest thing ever.
Wow.
I literally love this guy. And he's texted me. I mean, I know I'll play against him next year or whatnot, so I can't be too much of a fangirl or whatnot. But I thought
don't ask for his autograph on the ice.
Hey, Ross.
Hey, Zach, can I get an autograph?
Tell him you want his jersey.
Hey, Ross.
Yeah,
let me ask this question. What was more exciting, actually becoming an NHL player, like when you first realized that you're putting the uni on, or getting that game winner?
I don't know. It's they're special in different ways, to be honest with you. Because when I first got called up, my entire family was there, and then I scored on the second shift. That made that game so special and high up. But then at the same time, just to hoist that cup and my parents were there, and the amount of hard work and hours and energy that not only I put in, but my parents sacrificed for me to be there was just it was so special for me, but it was also so special for them. And that made me so happy because it's all the hard work and sacrifice paid off, which was just awesome. So,
well, I know Stacy. She, like I said, it was all over Facebook. She was so happy for you and all the people that were at the Anchorage, the bartenders. I mean, it was like the Anchorage was Tampa Bay North.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, it's a great hockey city, and just like I said before, grow the game around here is just special for me too.
And how about the Tampa Bay Bucks win the Super Bowl and the Tampa Bay Lightning win the Stanley Cup? That's got to be cool to be down there for that too.
Hey, I think that's why. I think the nickname's Champa Bay. Or something. They don't call it Tampa Bay for no reason. It's just winning down there.
All right, Ross. Well, listen, man. Once again, we really appreciate you having you on, and continued success. We'll be following your progress through the NHL, and we'll have you on again.
No, for sure, guys. Thanks so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
All right, there he is. Ross Colton scored the game-winning goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Stanley Cup Finals on the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline scooter. How about that, man? Was that great?
Good stuff.
I mean, that's just great.
Good
Seems
kid,
like a great kid.
Yeah, he really is.
Scooter. One thing when we talked to Colin Felix, we talked to Ross Colton. They all say their family, how important their family is.
They're very humble
in the maturation of their career.
Yep.
All right. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers, agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you. 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call our good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia, South Jersey to attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give him a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up the first hour. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN.
South Jersey's sports station, 97.3 ESPN. Wake up weekday morning 6 to 10 with Keyshawn, Jay, Will, and Zubin. Followed by Greeny with Mike Greenberg from 10 till noon. At noon, it's Bart and Hahn. Then from 2 to 6 p.m., it's South Jersey's #1 rated sports talk show, The Sports Bash with Mike Gill. And from 6 to 7, Josh Hennig hosts Game Night. Plus, 97.3 ESPN is your exclusive play-by-play home for Philadelphia Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers, the NBA playoffs and finals, Major League Baseball, and the World Series, the NFL Draft, Monday, Thursday, and Sunday Night Football, the NFL playoffs, and Super Bowl 56. We are South Jersey's sports leader, 97.3 ESPN, and listen anywhere with the free mobile app.
Hi, I'm Daniel Baldwin, and I'd like you to do something for me right now. That's right, right now. I want you to go to bioblasting.com. That's BIOBLASTING.com. Right now. Just go to bioblasting.com or call them at 833-BIO-BLAST. Use promo code ESPN to get 20% off your order. Bioblasting, located in Egg Harbor Township. People, pet, and planet friendly.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue in Ocean City, New Jersey, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Local Gym and Fitness is well-stocked with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable, so be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
CleanRental.com, a fresh approach to uniforms, your uniform supplier. If you're a business owner, CleanRental.com asks you the following questions. 1. Are you completely satisfied with the quality of the uniform rental program you are currently receiving? 2. Are you completely satisfied with the service you are receiving from your present uniform rental company? And 3. Have you had an experience in the last 6 months where the response time to any request has been less than satisfactory? If your company with 50 employees or more, please give CleanRental.com a call at 1-800-825-3266. That's 1-800-825-3266. CleanRental.com, a fresh approach to uniforms. Give them a call today.
Tired of sitting in traffic? If you won the $174 million Powerball jackpot, you could take your private jet anywhere. After all, anything can happen in Jersey.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schweim, Scotty McKay. I'll tell you what, having Ross Colton on was pretty cool, but the Fly, I didn't know he was a Devils fan. You knew that. I was hoping going to say he's a Flyers fan because Trader Chuck, man, he's making a lot of moves. What do you like the Ryan Ellis move?
I do like the Ryan Ellis move.
I love it.
It's tough to give up on Philip Myers this early point, but he struggled last year.
And I was done with Patrick.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like he wanted out to begin with, but at the end there, but he was migraines and this and
rosy
that.
Red cheeks.
He really hasn't.
He never had that killer. He didn't have that killer look like he wanted to be like.
And he was really the number one. Thought he was going to go number one. Devils going to take it, and Devils end up taking Nico Hischier.
Right.
But and the Flyers got him, and he's just never panned out.
It just looked like
maybe he needs a change of venue, but he struggled big time. So I wasn't worried about that. But I don't like giving up on young defensemen.
So we gave up Gostisbehere. We gave up Ryan. We gave up
Robert Haig.
And
Nolan Patrick and Phil Myers.
Phil Myers. Okay.
We gave up 4 players and 4 picks for 2 players.
But I still like what we got in return. And the only thing is, who's going to score the puck though this year?
Oh, that's my biggest thing here.
You think there's one move left? That Trader Chuck said he wasn't going to move that 13th pick. Was he just trying to be coy?
Well,
you think he's not trying to set up any smoke signals? Why can't he just say that's my hey, whatever we have to do to improve, we're going to do instead of saying no, I'm not going to move the 13th pick.
Well, there's a point where I guarantee he didn't offer the 13th pick.
Right.
They kind of demanded it, and Arizona just said, like, listen, if you want to make this deal, you want us to take that salary away, you're going to have to give us something in return. Not Arizona, but Buffalo.
Buffalo. So Ellis is 30 and 30 years old. The only thing, I mean, he's played 10 years in the league. His career stats are 562 games played, 75 goals, 195 assists, 270 points. Like I said, he's a plus 14. And then Rutsalainen, and by the way, that's Rurio Rutsalainen's son. He played for many years. He was with the Edmonton Oilers, I believe.
Ristolainen. Yes.
I call him Rutsalainen.
Rutsalainen.
He's been in the league 8 years, all with the Buffalo. He's played 542 games in his 8 years. So he's played.
He came in when he was 18, so he's still young. Listen,
46 goals, 199 assists, 245 points, but he's a minus 163. But here's what I like about him, which you pointed out. He doesn't take a lot of penalties. And if you look at his picture, Josh, he's got that look where if he's staring at you, Josh, and you're a little wimp and you're coming across the blue line and you're thinking about making a pass with your head down, you think you're a little nifty, watch out for this guy because he's going to lay you out.
I knew the minute this trade happened, I was going to like this deal. I said it yesterday multiple times.
Big guys beat up on little guys.
I was just saying that about the look. I'm like, he's got the buzz cut on the side with the fluff on the top.
He's got a little goatee.
He looks like he's related to
Looks like Charlie Manson. Looks like Charlie Manson.
my main man Steve Monahan used to always say you can't teach size.
No, you can't. All right, we got a busy second half of the show. We're going to talk some Eagles football. We're going to go to Reds jersey next. We're going to go to lunch when we first get back. We'll talk Eagles, and we got the Beach Patrol report. We got 6 interviews from the races last night. We got it all going on. You want to stay right here on 97.3 ESPN. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app. Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hey, sports bettors, it's Mike Gill, and I wanted to share with you how I've been cashing in on the PropSwap Sports Bets resale app. On average, sellers on PropSwap have been making $500 a month. It's easy. Just post all your betting tickets for sale on PropSwap and let them find you a buyer. Listing your ticket is always free, and if it sells, great. But if not, the bet is still yours to keep. If you're not selling sports bets on PropSwap, you're missing out on incredible side hustle. Start making extra money today by downloading the PropSwap app and selling your sports bets.
We've all had that dream tie game, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded. Well, on FanDuel Sportsbook, you get more than one shot to swing for the fences because FanDuel is letting you place your first bet risk-free. That's right. New users get up to $1,000 back in site credit if your first bet doesn't win. There's a reason why FanDuel Sportsbook is America's #1 sportsbook. They've got great odds in all different types of betting markets with unique and fun bet types like same-game parlays and always-on promotions to let you get more action out of every game day. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up with my promo code Hennig to get in on all the action and your first bet risk-free up to $1,000. That's promo code Hennig with FanDuel Sportsbook. Must be 21 to order, play, and present in NJRPA. First online real money wager only for risk-free bet. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Restrictions apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
South Jersey's play-by-play home for the Eagles,
Touchdown!
Sixers,
It's good!
and Flyers.
Oh, big save by Carter Hart.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station.
All right, we're back here in the locker room with Billy Schweim, Scotty McKay on a Saturday, a sunny Saturday here at the Jersey Shore. You're going to be on the beach all day today, right, Scooter?
Yeah, I'll be there for a while, and then we're going to do a little axe throwing later.
Axe throwing?
Yeah.
You're going to do that?
I'm going to do it. I was trying to see if I could get you to come and stand by the wall.
Yeah,
Well, we have my niece and nephew down, so we're going to.
Where do you do that?
Atlantic City.
You got to go to Atlantic City, throw an axe through a wall?
Throw an axe into a
Why
wall.
don't you just go out and live in the woods?
I was thinking about it.
Yeah?
Wouldn't be bad.
Throw axes. You guys drink when you do that?
No.
I was going to say.
No. I got my niece and nephew. They're 20 and 18, you know.
Oh,
we're not...
Yeah. All right. We got a big second half of the show. Yep. We always want to start it off today. We're going to go to lunch at Red's Jersey Mex, as we always do. So let's go to the Barb's Harley Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room the owner of Red's. What's up, Red Toner?
What's up, Schweiner?
Yo, happy night in Venice to you.
Gosh, happy night in Venice, man. This town is bumping this weekend, man. It's been bumping all week over here.
Listen, on the way out of town, on the way over to the studio, you should have seen the line over the 9th Street Bridge. It was all the way back to Circle Liquor.
Oh, yeah. They're coming in here, man. They're going to be piling in here.
But before they get in there, they need to stop at Red's Jersey Mex at 11th and Haven and get themselves some tacos.
Right. You got to get the tacos and the super burritos, the fish tacos, the bikini buster salad. Got to get the chili rellenos.
Wow.
And,
Chili
rellenos. You can see all that stuff. You can see all that stuff on our website at redsjerseymex.com, and that'll take you to pictures of all the food that we got. And we're locked and loaded today. We got a great crew. We got Molly and Maddie and Sophie and Diego. And we got Nick the Knife over here and Manos Caliente. And myself will be here for the people all day today.
Well, you guys, people that are coming across the bridge or coming into Ocean City, you want to get a quick lunch, a quality lunch, go to Red's Jersey Mex. I'm telling you, it's the best Mexican food around. Get yourself ready for the day at Red's Jersey Mex. Now, Reds, you're a rock and roller, Reds.
Yeah, man.
What do you got on tap?
Anyway, next Sunday, August 1st, the Turtleheads return for their Sunday afternoon rock and roll dance party at Caroline's by the Bay in Summers Point, 4 to 8. We played there a couple weeks ago. It was packed. great time, and yeah, I always have a great time with the Turtle Head and the crowd that we get over there.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I'm gonna be over there for that. How about last week, Scotty McKay come over after the show, and we're sitting in there. We try to pay for our lunch, but Rhymesy got a hold of you. Rhymesy,
I saw him at the bank, and he said, "Hey, get them guys lunch on me." He's a very generous man.
Very generous.
Tip and bought you guys lunch, and yeah, good guy. Great guy.
And Scotty McKay was going to try that special last week, and then he copped out when he went to the standard, the staple that he gets.
What were you going to get? The tostadas?
I was going to get the tostadas. Yeah.
The tostadas. Well, come on over and try them out today. We got them every day.
All right.
All right, Red, 609-399-2272 for the phone number. You do delivery, right?
Nah, if we can, but we're so jammed up with people eating in here and doing the takeout, and there is a little bit of a labor shortage. So we really, sometimes we'll deliver locally during the daytime, but at night we get too busy.
Reds. Well, listen, that's because of the food's quality food always. Reds Jersey Mex in Ocean City, New Jersey, 11th and Haven. Reds, we'll see you for lunch.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great show.
There's Reds, 609-399-22. Great show. 609-399-2272 for takeout, or get into the.
I was going to ask him if he was, if he's got a lot of catering orders for the night in Venice tonight.
Yeah, but I would imagine he does,
would be
man.
Something where
all these beach communities are packed coming down, and the weather's beautiful. So come on down. By the way, I just want to look real quick before we turn our attention to the Philadelphia Eagles. They report to camp on the 27th, which was that Tuesday?
Yeah.
27th is Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Football's here, Scooter.
Football is here.
And, we have you and I, and even Pete and I on Sundays really haven't talked that much football.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot going on recently.
Oh, there's enough to talk about, but you know what? There's so much other stuff going on. By the way, the Olympics. Are you into it?
Yes, I love the Olympics.
So you're going to be tuning into the Olympics?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, I won't tune into all the things they have.
No.
But
what are the things that you like to watch in the Summer Olympics?
I'm a big swimming.
Yeah, I love swimming. I love the swimming.
I think it's awesome.
As long as they don't take a knee, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I mean, this is late. Look, if you're representing your country,
you should do the right thing. I agree. But that's, in this world today, you can do whatever you want. Yep.
But I'm just telling you, it's not chic anymore to kneel. I mean, I think it's more acceptable if you're doing it in this country. Like if you're an NFL football player or a basketball player, whatever, you want to take a knee while you're in our country. But when you're abroad, it's different.
Well, I don't think
if you're in China or if you're in Japan and you're basically flipping off the United States, you're representing the country.
Yeah, I think if you want to be in the Olympics, there should be some rules, and you should follow the rules, or don't be in the Olympics.
Or don't be in the Olympics.
I mean, look at the girl Sha'Carri, who ended up testing positive for marijuana. She's out of the Olympics now. All that work and time that you put in, and you had to.
And I just saw a report. There was a girl, a blind swimmer in the
blind swimmer.
Yeah, I think she's a blind swimmer. She wasn't allowed to bring her mother over, like somebody to help her.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, some of these rules
they're making it tough.
They're just not consistent. And I think if you're going to represent the United States,
you need to represent them.
You need to represent them and don't take a knee. You're turning people off. I don't think it's cool
there should
anymore.
be a rule. The Olympic Committee should have a rule. You cannot use this platform for your own
personal
things.
Yeah.
You want to do that, you can pay for an ad. You can pay $300,000.
Well, you can't do that either, because that's the other problem with the Olympics. The Olympics, as Billy mentioned, a double standard. Because on one hand, they want you to represent your country, but on the other hand, they don't want you to talk about your country. On one hand, they want you to wear their logos and their labels. But for example, if you're a shoe company, and for example, remember years ago, Reebok was the official sponsor of the Olympics.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Guys like Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley are being paid millions of dollars by Nike. This has been a problem for years. These athletes have their own endorsements. And the Olympics, you're not allowed to wear that here. We already have a company. And they're like,
that's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being paid millions of dollars to be the spokesman. I'm supposed to just give up my right to be the spokesman for the Olympics?
Look, my
maybe
concern
they should.
is not money. I just think that if you're going to represent the United States and you're proud to be an American, if you're overseas, that's a foreign country. Like you just don't. I don't know. And I think it's turning people off, Scooter. Our country, by and large, is a patriotic country. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it definitely is. But listen, whenever you get a group of a bunch of people together, there's always going to be a few that are going to push the envelope outside the boundaries.
Well,
and
just don't push too hard because you can turn people off. I don't find myself wanting the women's soccer team to lose because they won't stand for the.
Look, they have rules in the NBA, right? You can't do certain things. You can't wear what you want.
Well, that's because of uniform policy.
Well, right. There's rules.
Well, there's supposed to be a uniform policy in the Olympics too.
Right.
So if the Olympics going to enforce one set of rules, they enforce another set of rules.
Right.
All right. What's the point of having rules if you don't enforce them?
All right. One thing I just want to note I saw this thing that the Flyers, real quick before we turn to the Eagles, the Flyers open their schedule with 4 home games in a row versus Vancouver on October 15th. They get the Seattle Kraken at home Monday, October 18th, Boston Bruins, and then Florida. It's the first time that the Flyers have opened home in front of fans, 4 home games in a row since 1973-74.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
4 games in a row.
4 games in a row at home in front of a live audience.
That's insane.
You know what that means? We're going to win the cup this year.
That doesn't mean that.
That's what it means.
Doesn't mean that.
It's an omen.
It only means that if Carter Hart plays well.
Yeah, right.
Trader Chuck's got it going on. I'm looking at the schedule right here.
We don't want the omen.
By the way, in December, in the Christmas, they're always on the West Coast. Not this year.
No, they haven't done that. In a couple
They
years.
will. Actually, they will. The January, I take that back.
You spoke too soon.
I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. December 30th. No, because I saw Pittsburgh. December 29th, they're in Seattle. Why are we always on the road on the holidays? I don't get that.
I got away from it a little bit there, but for years they were out west, doing the road trip out there over New Year's.
Yeah, because I remember being out there several times. All right, so December 29th at Seattle, December 30th at San Jose, January 1st at Los Angeles, which seems like they're always there at that time, and then the 4th, Tuesday, January 4th at Anaheim. So they got a 5-game road swing over the holidays. All right, Scooter, let's talk a little football when we get back. We're going to start looking at the Eagles, and then we'll have the Beach Patrol report. All coming up. Are you excited about Eagles football?
I can't wait. No, I am. I'm kidding you.
Scooter, you got so much emotion and excitement in your voice.
I've learned to keep it cool.
Yeah, I'm the yin and you're the yang. Is that it?
No, I'm the normal and you're the yin yang. No, I've learned to stay calm.
All right, the second hour. The second hour of the locker room was brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club where you are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour and 58-minute round. You can play on their 18-hole championship golf course. Enjoy fine dining, experience lively atmosphere in the pub. For more information to become a member at Great Bay, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And we get down there, say hello to Radio Ron Ralston for me. And we got Ryan Owens down there and Kevin Kelly. These guys, it's just a family atmosphere. It's a great atmosphere and a great golf course. All right, when we return, we'll talk Eagles football. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN. Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Grimes. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
CleanRental.com, a fresh approach to uniforms, your uniform supplier. If you're a business owner, CleanRental.com asks you the following questions. 1. Are you completely satisfied with the quality of the uniform rental program you are currently receiving? 2. Are you completely satisfied with the service you are receiving from your present uniform rental company? And 3. Have you had an experience in the last 6 months where the response time to any request has been less than satisfactory? If your company with 50 employees or more, please give CleanRental.com a call at 1-800-825-3266. That's 1-800-825-3266. CleanRental.com, a fresh approach to uniforms. Give them a call today.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical. They're number one.
The moment you fire up a Gator UTV, the engine has your full attention. The completed job is on the horizon, and the trail meets its match. Just like that, you made short work of a long to-do list. Run with us on a John Deere Gator UTV. With effortless four-wheel drive at the flip of a switch and our smoothest shifting transmission yet. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
Flounder season is gearing up, and the one stop for everything you need is the bait and tackle shop at Utch's Marina in historic Cape May. Come to Utch's for a huge selection of spinning and conventional rods and combos for the boat or the surf, with top name brands available like Penn, Tsunami, Ocean Max, Shimano, and more. Utch's Marina, your home away from home at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. Stop by any day or visit CapeMayHarbor.com.
All right, we are back here in the locker room. We're going to talk Eagles football for the first time in a while. I'm pumped up. I can't wait. How about you, Scotty McKay?
Are they playing this year, the Eagles? That's good. It's good that they're back. No, I'm looking forward to it. It's July still. I'm in the summer mode.
You're still in the summer mode.
Still in the summer mode, and when the season starts getting going, it's amazing that they start, their OTAs and stuff like that at the end of this month, and then boom, they're playing a preseason game like not long after.
Well,
it's kind of weird to me.
You look at their preseason.
Well, just to give you really quick, the way it works is that the Cowboys and the Steelers reported this past week because they are playing the Hall of Fame game.
Right.
And then the majority of the NFL outside of two teams are all reporting this Tuesday.
Right.
The two teams that didn't report this Tuesday ahead of time had the option to were the Bucs and then their week one opponent. So the majority of the league is reporting on the 26th, this coming Tuesday, 26th, right? No, 27th. 27th,
Yep.
Thank you. And then what happens is that so they get the same amount of time as the Steelers and Cowboys do for their first preseason game. And by the way, we will be tortured by the Cowboys all preseason because they are your team for Hard Knocks this year.
I saw that.
Which means no team that's ever been on Hard Knocks has ever gone to the Super Bowl.
Hey, what?
And the last 10 times the Cowboys were favored to win the division, they only won the division once. So the odds are the Cowboys won't make the Super Bowl and won't win the division. So there's your stat.
By the way, the only Hard Knocks that I like is when John Gruden was on. What was he saying? What did he do? Give me knock for me. Remember he had a saying?
Oh my goodness! Yeah, hold on. Let me look it up.
What was that?
Knock 3 times.
No. He had a saying all the time, and that's the only one I liked. All right, the Eagles. By the way, they open up their first preseason game is August 12th against Pittsburgh, 7:30. That's a Thursday night. Thursday night, August 19th against the New England Patriots, and then Friday, August 27th against the Jets.
And it's good to get preseason games back, I think. Yeah. Remember, we didn't have any last year.
Oh, we need it. I think that there are a lot of players who suffer without a preseason last year.
Absolutely. And the fact that we even lost I'm not happy about this 17-game schedule.
Well, it's still the same amount of games.
Make it even
because you used to have 4 preseason games.
I know, but
games. So.
7, but you can never go 500 anymore.
No. Nope.
That's weird. All right.
It's like a tiebreaker.
I got the roster pulled up, and I'm looking over some things. And
you could go 8-8-1. That's 500.
You could. Ken Sirianni turned this team around in 1 year from a 4-11-1 team to a possible playoff contender this year. Scooter?
See, I'm surprised that, and we did talk about this a while back. It's been a while, but that everybody's concerned about the players, and it's not, which is great. Players win games, but I mean, we got brand new whole coaching staff in here. Everything is new.
A brand new coaching staff
of a guy that's never coached as a head coach in the NFL before. I mean,
yeah, but Dick Vermeil was same thing.
Yeah, but there's got to be some concern about the coaching staff.
All right. So there is a little concern. And then, of course, you look at the roster. What I do like about this roster is, and I pulled up some names, some guys that I like that I think they did a good job acquiring. And
you're saying Howie did a good job in the offseason?
Well, we'll see. For right now, just on paper, yeah.
Right.
How about Eric Wilson, the linebacker they brought in?
Yep.
I'm looking at him when he finished the season as the only NFL player to post 100-plus tackles.
It's good because Eagles don't tackle well.
He had 3 sacks and 3 interceptions. Guys that cover. One thing that we couldn't do last year, it was a linebacker that could cover.
Right. Pick up those big tight ends coming across the middle, stuff like that. Yeah.
So that's a big hole they filled.
Well, it was a big hole. That's what it was.
Absolutely.
And he's going to be a great improvement. That's for sure. I don't know if he's going to be a stud, but he's going to be a great improvement.
And you look at last year, he had 122 tackles. Right? 122 tackles. 62 of them were solo. He had 60 assists, and he had 3 sacks. Like I said, he had 3 interceptions, and he forced a fumble or 2. So I think he's a great addition. The guy's how old is he? He's only 26 years old.
Yeah, he's young.
So I think this is a great pickup.
Yeah.
Another guy that I like, Scooter. You said I didn't do my homework, but I did do my homework. Ryan Kerrigan. And while Ryan Kerrigan is an older guy, he's been in the league for a few years. All right, he's 32. I think he's got a lot left in the tank. And he was a Philly. He was an Eagles killer.
He's kind of going to be like who's the guy we lost? He was a big Super Bowl guy coming off the bench though.
Vinny Curry?
No. His father played. Jesus, I'm losing my mind.
His father played.
Defensive end
for the Eagles.
Super Bowl champion, and then he left like 2 years after.
Huh.
I can't think. I'll think of his name, but anyway, he reminds me of that kind of guy, like an inspiration guy, a guy that's going to work his tail off harder than anybody on that line, and he's going to maybe get some people to step their game up.
He's a 4-time Pro Bowl selection. 2013. Chris Long.
Yeah. Kind of like same kind of.
Yeah.
Like a guy that you think is going to make some.
Howie Long's son. That's right. A 4-time Pro Bowl selection, 2013, 17, 18, and 19. It's only 2 years removed from being a Pro Bowl selection.
Yeah.
And they just probably had to get rid of him for contractual purposes. He's a free agent. But look, man, he finished his career in Washington as a franchise all-time leader in sacks. That says a lot.
Yeah.
Because Washington's had some great defensive ends over the years. And one thing he won't be doing is is giving us headaches.
Right. It's beating up on us for sure.
Right.
And he was definitely one of the guys that his name was mentioned a lot in the Eagles. I can't even say the Skins anymore in the game. The Washington team. I saw. Come to think, I saw that the Cleveland Indians are changing their name.
Last year, he only started one game, and he played in all 16 games, but he only started one.
Huh.
So he got his time was decreased last year.
He should be rested then.
17 tackles, 9 solos. He had 5.5 sacks for not being a starter. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And you know how the Eagles rotate their defensive line.
Yeah.
I got a feeling they're going to stick to that.
Yeah, I would think so, definitely. And they've got some good defensive ends, so I mean, he'll fit right in there, And who knows? Guy gets an injury, and now all of a sudden he's playing more than he was supposed to.
So I think those two additions on defense, I think, are going to solidify. But how about
you got
this?
Anthony Harris,
and
safety.
then I got my third, and I got him right here.
All right.
Anthony Harris, 6'1", 202 pounds. So he's got a little size because we've been small in the secondary.
We have been small.
All right, so we got Anthony Harris comes in, who played in Minnesota, and he had, he's a good addition to this team. He's got some size. He didn't have any interceptions last year, but he had 104 tackles. It's a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a safety. He's a hard nose. He's a big kid. He's hard nosed.
So far, these are all upgrades from what the Eagles had
in key positions.
Yeah, position that their defense was what struggled, and we got a new quarterback. Obviously getting his first chance to lead this team. And Jalen Hurts. So the offense is good. I think we've got some weapons for him now. It looks like Zach Ertz is coming back to play.
Well, why not?
He's got no choice. He's under contract.
He's under contract, and if you can't get, he's only going to make our team better.
I agree.
And he wants to play in Philadelphia.
He does.
You remember that video, that image of him crying, like sitting after the game that they lost last year, and the season was over.
Was his last game ever.
He's sitting on the bench, and he literally knows that it's his last. He feels that it's his last game, and he's got tears in his eyes, and he's emotional.
Look, he wanted a contract extension. I guess the Eagles weren't sure they really wanted to go the length that he wanted to go, or the money probably, and now he's realizing that guess what? He's been out on the market now for a whole year, and no one's really jumped on him to grab him. So. Or they didn't offer enough for the Eagles to make that move. So he's got at least 1 year left and plays well, gets another extension here.
Now they got Richard Rodgers on the they've got several tight ends on the roster here. Obviously they're not all gonna make the team, but I would imagine like when you have Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz as 1-2, that's about the best tight end tandem combination in the league. You're going to say,
but Goddard is due a big pay raise, so that's probably part of their reasoning why they weren't sure they were going to, extend Ertz for so long.
A lot of. Are you worried about Jalen Hurts? What do you expect out of Jalen Hurts?
I'm not really worried about him.
I got to be honest with you, Scooter. I'm not either. Look, the guy played at Oklahoma. He played at Alabama. He's got chops.
He played big games, which is great. And he seems like a fighter. Like he seems like a guy that's going to do whatever it takes.
And you hear nothing but positive things from his teammates,
absolutely.
And that's all he can ask. Look, here's the thing about a quarterback. Being a leader is something innate. You can't teach leadership.
No.
You either have it or you don't.
Right.
And you would get it from you know when a person is a leader by how the teammates respond to questions. Like if they answer the way they're supposed to, like right away, without thought. You know what I mean? They don't have to, oh, yeah, he does. No, they all seem, all to a man that anybody's asked about Jalen Hurts, they like his leadership qualities.
Yeah, I mean, he's young. I think he's ready to take this role on. Whether he's successful or not is to be seen. But, they brought in Joe Flacco this year, who's he's an older but a very capable backup. Very capable backup. So, if for some reason Hurts didn't play well or
Nick
gets
Mullins from San Francisco.
Yeah.
I bet you they're going to be fighting for number 2.
I don't think that's a fight.
Joe Flacco's 36 years old, dude. He's been
in the league
for 14 years.
Tom Brady's 43. He's got 7 years on him.
Well, that's a big difference, though.
Big difference in players, but the age I'm talking about,
Right.
And Flacco seems like he's in good shape. So, I mean, listen, the Eagles did a great job with their draft picks, too. Getting Devontae Smith is going to help out. Landon Dickerson, everybody seems to be pretty impressed with. The kid Milton Williams. And like, Josh and you guys said, Kenneth Gainwell was their 5th-round pick, the running back.
So Kenneth Gainwell and Kerrigan Johnson.
I think 2 running backs, plus Jordan Howard, plus
Jordan Howard,
Boston Scott, plus, Miles Sanders. I mean, you got a lot of running backs.
Well, what do you carry? You can only carry, you carry 5? Can you carry 5 running backs or 4?
You can carry as many players as you want.
Well, I know, but normally they carry 5 running backs? 4.
Most teams carry 4.
Right. How many wide receivers? So let's look at the wide receiver list. Devontae, just right now, who's on the roster? Devontae Smith, Travis Fulgham, Quez Watkins, Michael Walker, Jalen Reagor, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, Osborne, John Hightower, Greg Ward. Out of those guys, I think they only keep 5 of those guys, right?
Most likely 5.
5.
Yes.
So I think Smith, Fulgham, for Reagor for sure, Greg Ward for sure. So that'll leave Hightower,
Watkins, and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside fighting for the 5th spot.
Right.
You're going to see some guys on the.
Does J.J. Arcega-Whiteside make this team?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm not a big fan of Hightower, but Quez Watkins seems like a guy that has the ability to be a.
Well, it would really be a travesty if J.J. doesn't make this team, knowing that we could have had DK Metcalf.
Yeah, well, here's the problem. The whole league could have had the whole league passed on DK Metcalf twice.
Right.
So,
Which doesn't make me feel any better about the Eagles' ability to see talent.
Well, I mean, it should tell you what the whole league's problem with talent.
Right.
DK Metcalf's one of the 10 best receivers easily in the NFL right now, but every team passed on him twice. What does that tell you? It tells you that all these guys who are supposed to be so smart aren't that smart.
Are they, Josh?
Just like Giannis said this week. They ain't that smart.
They had different needs.
We got 17 games on the schedule, Scooter. Just real quick, we're not going to go down, but what do you think? Give me a prediction of what you think. Just right now, every week it'll change. I'm sure.
As we get closer, we'll do our picks.
Right now, I think the team goes 7-10 because they got the easiest schedule.
I think they go 9-8.
9-8.
Yeah,
that could possibly win the NFC East.
Yeah,
because remember the NFC East is horrible. The only team that I'm worried about really is probably the Cowboys.
Well, Washington's gotten better.
All right.
So.
All right. We're getting closer and closer. I'm getting excited for it. I know you are. I can feel your excitement running through your veins.
I just can't wait.
I can feel that.
Well, I'm one of those guys, like if you said I was going on vacation 2 weeks from now, I won't be excited until like the day I know we're going. I'm excited then, not now.
We'll have to take your temperature, right?
That's right.
All right. This second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay's award-winning private golf club, where you are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour and 58-minute round. You can play an 18-hole championship golf course, enjoy fine dining experience, lively atmosphere in the pub. There's a full calendar of golf and social events throughout the season to appeal to everyone. For more information to become a member, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations. I invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli midsize sedan and the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy being called a Maserati. Maserati, the mainline, also leads the nation in certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality, like new Maseratis, available on the market. Your experience is not at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the mainline, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at Maserati, the mainline, today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. All right, when we return, we'll go to the beach. It's the Beach Patrol Report. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
South Jersey's sports station, 97.3 ESPN. Wake up weekday mornings 6 to 10 with Keyshawn, Jay, Will, and Zubin. Followed by Greeny with Mike Greenberg from 10 till noon. At noon, it's Bart and Hahn. Then from 2 to 6 p.m., it's South Jersey's #1 rated sports talk show, The Sports Bash with Mike Gill. And from 6 to 7, Josh Hennig hosts Game Night. Plus, 97.3 ESPN is your exclusive play-by-play home for Philadelphia Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers, the NBA playoffs and finals, Major League Baseball, and the World Series, the NFL Draft, Monday, Thursday, and Sunday Night Football, the NFL playoffs, and Super Bowl 56. We are South Jersey's sports leader. 97.3 ESPN. And listen anywhere with the free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again and again. Calling again and again.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue in Ocean City, New Jersey, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Local Gym and Fitness is well stocked with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable, so be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Daniel Baldwin, and I'd like you to do something for me right now. That's right, right now. I want you to go to bioblasting.com. That's bioblasting.com. Right now. Just go to bioblasting.com or call them at 833-BIO-BLAST. Use promo code ESPN to get 20% off your order. Bioblasting, located in Egg Harbor Township. People, pet, and planet friendly.
All right, we're back here in the locker room with Billy Schweim. Now it's time for the Beach Patrol Report. Is brought to you by the Salty Sea Shop, specializing in handmade life-size beach badges plus other beach-sized items. They'll make all-weather life-size beach badges featuring any town, which is a perfect item for your house, backyard, bar, or any bar or restaurant. Contact the Salty Sea Shop and check out the pictures of their work on Facebook. Search Salty Sea Shop. All right, so last night was at the AC Classic. It was great to be back on the beach at these races, to see all the beach patrols competing. for the AC Classic title last night, and the AC Beach Patrol won their own race.
It's kind of weird how these
hometown teams win.
Hometown keep winning these races.
I tell you what, the races were real close. Vince Grenice won the singles. He needed to win the singles to have AC lock it up. And but I'll tell you what, the singles and doubles races were really close, and there were some boats banging too. But they had other things. They had like the galley style rescue, and the first race was the Atlantic City team rescue race. Relay was really exciting. We had an opportunity to be down there right at the water's edge when they came in. So let's hear from the AC relay team. They won the race. We're here with the Atlantic City Surf Dash team that just finished first. From left to right, what's your name?
Sean Burns.
Paige Ortsman.
Daniel Brown.
Grace Gallagher.
Hey guys, great race. What contributed to this win? I mean, you guys had obviously getting through the surf is probably the most important part, but I mean, it was a pretty good race overall.
Catching waves came in, helped us a lot, and all of us did great, did our best. So
how often you guys practicing for this?
A few times a week, maybe. Here and there.
This is something you guys do on a daily basis to rescue people.
Yeah, in Atlantic City, we're probably toughest beach patrol with rescues, considering our bathers and our recurrent. So this is something we do every day. This is not anything different than what we have to do on a normal basis.
Would you like to see this race, this competition in like the Margates and the Jerseys?
Absolutely. I think it's a great race to see like the abilities that people can have getting out there in the water to save people.
That's awesome. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
So, I mean, getting through the surf, you got the gullies, the holes, and then you got to get those legs up high, Scooter. But you know what another key to that is? Dolphining through the surf.
Yeah. You got to make sure you don't dolphin into a sandbar either.
Right. But you got to break your fall, right?
Yeah. It's
so don't break your neck.
Yeah, exactly. Something I did. But yeah, you run through that surf. Like I said, we talked about this last week. It's not a flat thing of sand. It's holes. It's this. It's that. I mean, tough. Like it used to drive me crazy running through there because of the ankle problems I had.
All right, then the doubles went off. The doubles race, which is always exciting. We got great double crews. Kyle DeRue and Vince Grenice. We got Duffy and McGrath from Longport. You got, I think, I didn't have a program, but one of the Funk brothers from Ventnor, David Funk. You got just Art Wolf. The guys that have been around, but you also got a lot of new blood. So let's go listen to the Longport doubles crew won the race. It was close, but here's let's talk to Mike McGrath and Sean Duffy. We're here at the Atlantic City Classic 2021 with the winners. Once again, Mike McGrath and Sean Duffy. Congratulations, guys, on a great race.
Thanks. It wasn't easy.
That was a long race, Sean.
Yeah, that's how we like it. I don't know what time was. South Jersey 14 to 16 minute race. But should be.
You guys are a machine, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, we get in the boat every day. We tried this week. Our schedules didn't really mesh, but we're in the boat every day.
Take us through this long race. I mean, you're pacing yourself. You get through. Obviously, you got to get through the surf on the way out, and then take us through it.
Trying to get a good start, and then just trying to keep it calm on the way out. Don't over row, but keep it nice and easy. And win the race to the flag.
You guys turn first?
Yeah, us and Ventnor. We had a pretty good turn. That kind of helped us.
Well, congratulations, you guys. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Dutch Hoffmans next week. Of course, then the Margate Memorials. We'll be broadcasting live at the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships. Congratulations, Sean.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Congratulations, Mike. Now, it was a close race. Ventnor, they thought, turned first, but Atlantic City was right there. Atlantic City, Grenice and Vince Grenice and Kyle DeRue were right there.
Well, and it's funny that they said the starts and turns, stuff like that. I mean, that's the singles races where it's three components: start, turn, and finish.
I
mean, know what I mean?
But I wanted them to walk me. What's it like in the middle of that? You know what I mean? Because you're just pumping it out, right?
You're working off your stern man. He's setting the pace of of your stroke, and you're pushing. But you've got, as a bowman, you've got to be turning around, looking. You've got a flag. Someone's directing you where to go to your flag.
Right.
It's so important not to be off course.
Right.
Because then you might have to turn and go down 6 strokes to turn your flag.
shortest distance to a point is a straight line, right?
It's
all right. So so you hear me? I was a little out of breath. You know why?
You think so?
Yeah. You know why?
Because
the distance between the first and the 12th boat was pretty far. And I thought Atlantic City was coming in first, and then here comes McGrath, and so they won. So I had to run all the way down to the first spot, back to the 12th spot where I interviewed Vince Grenice and Kyle DeRoe.
So that wasn't the wind; that was you breathing.
That was me breathing. Hey, we're here at the Atlantic City Classic 2021. Vince Grenice, Kyle DeRoe, Atlantic City Double Crew. Looks like you guys got a second. Strong race today.
Felt good. It was flat, pretty much a flat pole.
Kyle, you guys obviously working out a lot and in preparation for this race. But what do you do? I mean, it looked like it's pretty calm out there. So take us through the race today.
Yeah, it was pretty calm, you know. And days like this, just got to pull as hard as you can. Just, I'm now, so I got to try to focus on course. But other than that, just give it 100% on the horse.
You got some stiff competition each and every year. The same guys. You have McDuffie, McGrath, you know, and you guys, and Funk and Ventnor. It doesn't get any easier, does it?
No, it's tough. I like the challenge, though. I want all those guys to compete. I want to beat them all.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tons of people on the beach last night. You should have seen the size of the crowd, man. It was unbelievable.
Fact.
Yeah. All right, let's get right into the galley style race where the crew has to go out and pick up the bag and bring it in. This is physical because not only you have to row, you have to unclip that bag, which is heavy, right, Scooter?
Yeah, it is. It can be.
It can be heavy.
Yeah, and it gets waterlogged.
And then it gets waterlogged, and then they got to bring it when they get to the shore. They have to get it out of the boat and run it up to the beach.
Yeah. And it's like it has to weigh a certain amount of weight.
Yeah.
You can't go in there with a light bag.
All right, so we had Matt Spears and Joe Callahan. These guys were unbelievable. Let's play this one. We're here at the AC Classic with Joe Callahan and Matt Spears. You guys just won the galley style race rescue. Congratulations, man.
Thanks, Billy. Yeah, great race. Great competition. A lot of tight boats out there at the flag. Joe did a great job at the flag. I actually kind of messed up the turn a little bit, but Joe saved us. And got a wave on the way, and it was great.
Yo, Joe, how hard is it getting the dummy out?
It's not that bad getting off the flag. A lot of adrenaline's rushing, you know. So you just try and grab the flag, unclip, get in the boat as fast as you can. Matt got us right on the flag. It was a good team effort. Got in quick and started back to the beach just as quick.
Yo, Matt, and also coming in through the surf, when you got to get the dummy out, and then you got to run up the flag. That's tough, man.
Yeah, a lot of practice, a lot of reps, just doing that exit and finish. You know, we had it down pretty good coming into tonight. Executed it perfectly and got the win.
Hey, congratulations, guys. We appreciate it.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, he said there's a lot of practice. You can't know what the bottom's going to be like, or if a wave's going to hit you. Mother Nature takes over.
No, it sounds like they went out and they grabbed your brother Bobby and brought him in. He kept saying dummy.
And then, of course, the AC singles. This was a big race. Vince Grenice rode in a couple races, not just he rode the doubles, he rode the singles for AC, and like Eric Wolf, he doubled up.
Yeah,
I don't know how these guys do it, man.
It's tough, man. I can't imagine doing that after that long doubles row.
All right, let's go ahead and play AC because this was critical to the AC win. Go ahead and play the singles winner. Yo, we're here with Vince Grenice, AC Classic singles rower. Great race today, man.
Thanks.
Looks like you were first out at the flag.
Yeah. It's close.
Yeah, Danny Rogers right on your tail, man.
Yeah.
It looks like you got first. I mean, long court with Mike McGrath. You guys were neck and neck, but from my vantage point, it looks like you got number one.
Oh, well, I guess we'll see.
All right, thanks, Vince. We really appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
So Vince, he was spent. He couldn't even talk.
Yeah, especially like I said, some of these races they shorten up some of these races, and I hate to say it, the hometown guys go, "Hey, we got two good sprinters here. You know, we're going to make this race a little shorter than we should." But you know, like I said, with South Jersey, it's 14 to 16 minutes for the doubles row, and that's what it was. Sounds like it was last night. So they're spent. All
right, so let's go to the Danny Rogers interview because Danny was from Sea Isle City, was right on his tail, and Sea Isles, they're beach patrolling their crowds going Sea Isle, Sea Isle. So wait to hear this interview. This is pretty cool. Yeah, we're here at the AC Classic. We're talking to Sea Isle City singles rower Danny Rogers, and Danny, man, great race, man. You were right on Vince's tail the whole way.
Yeah, it was a good one. Not too much surf. It's a nice race. Everybody was in that hunt though.
When you turn the flag, when you turn the flag, you see where you are. Does that give you a little extra incentive?
Yeah. that turns where it's go time. It's a lot of fun out there.
Coming in when you hear the crowd screaming your name or going see aisle, that's got to pump you up.
Yeah, we've always got the loudest crowd in Seattle. Always got the loudest crowd.
Well, I don't know if you got a second or third, but either way, it was a great race. Congratulations, and we'll see you next week at the Dutch Hoffman.
Yes, we will.
I'll tell you what, man. He young kid. He's an up and coming rower. He's got some size. He looks like he's really solid in the boat scooter.
Yeah, and Seattle's been doing that chant for 50 years. Trust me. 50. When I started in 77, C-O. I mean, like, it just doesn't stop.
It's great. All right. We had a lot of fun. AC got the win. Next week, we're going to be broadcasting live at on Friday night, July 30th. We'll be right on the beach there at the Dutch Hoffman's in Wildwood, right there on Lincoln Avenue. Everybody's got to come down to that race. It's one of the big three, Scooter, as we move closer to the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships. We'll be broadcasting live at the Dutch Hoffman's, the Margate Memorials, and then the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships. The Beach Patrol Report is brought to you by the Salty Sea Shop, specializing in handmade, life-size beach badges, plus other beach signs and items. They make all-weather, life-size beach badges featuring any town, which is a perfect item for your house, backyard bar, or any bar or restaurant. Contact the Salty Sea Shop and check out the pictures of their work on Facebook. Search the Salty Sea Shop. I want to remind people the second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. To become a member, and for more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. We get down to say hello to Radio Ron Ralston. I want to remind people that I know everybody's heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick, where you wear their private business network they call the Legacy Club. Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia, South Jersey to attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to Ken at jerseymanmagazine.com or give a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN.
This weekend on Major League Baseball on ESPN Radio, the Chicago White Sox sit high atop the AL Central, while the Milwaukee Brewers end first in the NL Central. And the two go head-to-head this weekend in Milwaukee.
Well struck left center field, way back and gone. Jose Abreu will touch them all.
The Brewers and White Sox. Coverage begins today at 6:30 Eastern.
Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Jonathan Young, Camden County Commissioner, reminding everyone to get your COVID-19 vaccine shot to protect yourself and your neighbors. I got my shot to protect myself and those around me because the fight against COVID-19 is about protecting your entire community. For updated information on COVID-19's vaccination efforts, visit CamdenCounty.com. We're all in this together. Let's play our part to stay safe and healthy this summer.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Hey, sports bettors, it's Mike Gill, and I wanted to share with you how I've been cashing in on the PropSwap Sports Bets resale app. On average, sellers on PropSwap have been making $500 a month. It's easy. Just post all your betting tickets for sale on PropSwap and let them find you a buyer. Listing your ticket is always free, and if it sells, great. But if not, the bet is still yours to keep. If you're not selling sports bets on PropSwap, you're missing out on incredible side hustle. Start making extra money today by downloading the PropSwap app and selling your sports bets.
You know it. Jersey Fresh tomatoes are the best. New Jersey Secretary of Agriculture Doug Fisher here. Jersey Fresh tomatoes are ripe and ready for sandwiches, burgers, salads, and sauces. Be sure to pick up some Jersey Fresh tomatoes today. Stay loyal to local. Jersey Fresh tomatoes.
All right, I want to remind people, join me tonight and every Saturday night at All Campus on the Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, in the Ramp booth. I'll be broadcasting live on A2D Radio, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch TV, Twitter. Come join me on live TV and talk about your favorite sports topic. It's the Ramp booth with me, Billy Schweim, on A2D Radio from 6 to 9, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City at All Campus. We have a lot of fun doing it, and we'll be watching the Phillies game, which starts today at 6:05. Also want to remind people that we'll be broadcasting live Friday, July 30th at the Dutch Hoffman State. I want to be a great turnout for that event in Wildwood. Friday, August 6th, the Margate Memorials, and then Friday, August 13th for the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships. Josh Henning, you got Sports Bash Saturday. What do you got coming up?
Yeah, we got to talk some Eagles, talk some Phillies finally won, so we'll talk about that. Also, talk some NFL. Andy McNamara from Sportsnet at 1:20, and a new book on Giannis Antetokounmpo is coming about his life and how he became the NBA MVP. Miran Fader from The Ringer is going to join me at 12:20.
All right, so we got all that and more. Of course, stay tuned tomorrow. Josh Henning will be with me working overtime.
Hopefully I can stay
awake.
awake.
For the PT. We're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. Make you wear your referee jersey, I think, even though Bobby won't be with me. But we'll talk a lot of Eagles, and we'll talk with Charlie O'Connor from The Athletic about all the Flyers moves. And then stay tuned for that. We'll have a lot of fun tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, Josh.
Where's PT at?
He's on vacation.
A barbecue?
Yep. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Thanks to Scooter McKay. He's going to go throw an axe or two. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned for Sports Bash Saturday with Josh Henning. Coming up next, it's the locker room with Billy Schweim tomorrow at 10 a.m.
It's summer in the Garden State. Now's the time to get sweet Jersey Fresh peaches and nectarines. I'm New Jersey Secretary of Agriculture Doug Fisher, reminding you to enjoy these Jersey Fresh gems. Find Jersey Fresh peaches today at your favorite market. Stay loyal to local. Jersey Fresh.